Okay.
Alright, so we're coming back at y'all. It's another day, and it is a new video. So this video, we decided to talk about mental health issues.
So I guess I'll start again. My name is Ren, for those who don't know me, and I have been formally diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and borderline personality disorder. So I was diagnosed with 2 forms of anxiety. Excuse me. I was diagnosed with 2 forms of anxiety: generalized anxiety and social anxiety disorder. So yeah, I'm just a really big ball of anxiety at all times. But I mean, people are generally familiar with anxiety and depression, but not many people are familiar with borderline personality disorder. So in a very short description of what it is, basically it means that I have rapid mood swings, I have trust issues when it comes to people, and my mood and my personalities, well, my mood more so just like rapidly changing. Like 1 minute I could be laughing and joking, and the next I can be crying. I think Kay probably sees it the most. I'll be joking and laughing with him, and the next thing you know, I turn the TV on and I'm just crying about a baby smiling in a commercial and just like really upset about it. And it's not one of those things I can control. It really affects me in many aspects of my life. Like for example, I have days, because of my borderline personality disorder and all my other psychological mental disorders mixing together, where I just can't do anything. I don't want to move. I don't want to breathe. And like I almost disassociate from the world. Like the world is just too scary. It's too much going on. And I'm just a ball of anxiety, a ball of like just emotions, and these emotions become too much, and because I have all these feelings, I lash out on anyone and everyone that's in my way. I mean, sometimes that means yelling at Kay, like, why are you here? Don't talk to me. And he knows I don't mean it, but it's one of those constant struggles. And like, the lashing out more so happens to those who I trust the most. So the more I trust you, the more I kind of abuse them in a way, which I know is horrible. It's not really abuse because I know I can't control it, but essentially I do it, and the next thing you know, I feel bad. Like I feel like utter shit. Like I have the utmost remorse. I'm like, I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm a shitty person. But that's just my way of coping with it.
And I myself, I have depression and anxiety. I also have ADD plus hyperactivity. And with my anxiety, most days it's so bad to the point to where I'm stuck in my head most of the day. When I'm at work, it's like I go to work and it's like, okay, do they like me? Am I doing my job correctly? It's always this constant fear of something bad happening. Or I could text Ren and Ren doesn't text back right away. I think the worst. Like, okay, Ren normally texts me back like within 5 seconds. Like, what's going on? Also, with my depression, I've been depressed since the age of 18. If you watched our open letter videos, you would hear about that as well. My depression, it didn't really get dark until I was like 21, 23 really wasn't a good time for me. I was really finding myself and trying to figure out who I was, and my depression didn't aid in the process. It really led me down some dark roads and me trying to find myself. I didn't go about it the right way. I pushed out a lot of people. I pushed away people that I really needed, which were like close friends and some family members. My depression, it got so bad for me to the point sometimes that I really got so bad to the point to where sometimes I really want to kill myself. I didn't tell anybody this until probably I got think I told nobody this. I was like 24, 23, almost turning 24. It was a lot of times where when I was at my undergrad, it was plenty of times I was just sitting in my dorm room, just like, what am I doing? Like, I feel like I wasn't doing anything with my life. I would go to class, I would come back to my room, and it's just like everything I felt like I wasn't doing would come across my mind at one time. And it was too much for me to handle. And I was also dealing with a prior sexual assault on top of everything else, and it was just like everything came crashing down on me at one time, and I was just like, I can't do it. I didn't want to do it. I feel like there was no way for me to get through it. I didn't understand then why things happened the way they did, but they made me who I am today, and I wouldn't change anything about what happened. But what I do wish I could have did differently was I wish I would have sought help while I was away at school on campus. I should have taken advantage of the health center resource that was there. Talk to somebody about my depression. I withheld my depression for years. Within like the past 4 years, it was just so bad to the point to where I said, okay, look, I can't do this anymore. I have to go talk to somebody, because it's to the point to where I don't even want to wake up the next day.
I mean, I tried to reach out for help when I was an undergrad, and my mentor kind of just laughed it off. I mean, she told me who the resources were, but after I talked to her, she kind of laughed about it with a group of the people she was mentoring, and like, it always just made me afraid. Like, how do I actually get help when the idea, like, oh, you can pray it away, or maybe it's a sign that you're gay and your gayness isn't right, so you should not be gay anymore.
That has nothing to do with nothing.
It doesn't. I mean, like, I've tried to kill myself a total of maybe 8 times, starting from my sophomore year in high school all the way up until most recently last year, which is my first year in undergrad. I mean, first year in the master's program.
I was like, undergrad?
Look, I forget I graduated. But yeah, so it's like, it doesn't go away. Like, even now, like, I'm not suicidal, but I do have suicidal thoughts. I'm like, oh, if this car just hit me, I won't have the whole world to like lean on. Like, the whole world wouldn't need me, and I'll be done.
We got 2 different thoughts. If a car hit me, my first thought is, I'm about to come up.
Well, I'm hoping I will die.
Come up in a major way. All my bills gonna be paid. My kids gonna be taken care of.
You're so ignorant.
I ain't, I'm just saying. Shoot, that's a quick little come up. Your boy gonna walk off his job. Ain't gotta work another day in my life.
Let's get back to the subject at hand. Like, on the idea of that praying and like being gay can cause mental illness. No, praying doesn't help. Praying does provide some form of solace. But at the end of the day, when you have a severe psychological disorder, you need something a little bit strong. You need something in addition to your prayer. That may mean going to a therapist, getting medicine, because it is a form of a sickness.
And also within the Black community, it's seen as hush hush. You don't tell anybody you have a mental illness, or you don't go to therapy. All you have to do is pray. No, it does not work like that. I remember when I told my mama I was really depressed, the first thing she said to me was, pray about it. What do you think I've been doing for the past 3 years? It doesn't just go away overnight. Like, when you're dealing with issues from your child that stem from as far back as you can remember to you getting sexually assaulted probably a year before that, it's a lot to take in, and it's a lot to work through by yourself. So of course, when you pray and you feel like whoever you pray to is not answering, it's just like, okay, so I'm basically just wasting my breath, and I'm just doing this for nothing.
So yeah, like, at the end of the day, get help, and help doesn't look the same for everyone, but get the help that you need, because it's not fun to deal with, and it's hard, and I understand that. But you deserve to get that help. And don't do it for anyone but yourself. Like, I know that's kind of, oftentimes when you tell someone you're going through this, you're like, oh, well, do it for me because, you know, you're my life and, like, I helped raise you. No. Like, yes, that's a cute idea, but if someone comes to you with problems like this, don't say, oh, well, I'm your best friend and I can't live without you. Because, A, that's manipulative. And B, that's not helping. That's putting a band-aid on a long-term situation.
And if anything, if you're close to that person, help them find the resources to get help. If that means calling a psychiatrist, a therapist for them, even going to their appointments with them, sometimes you just need that support to know that you're not in it by yourself. But in the meantime, please comment, like, subscribe on our past videos and this video as well.
So before we end this video, I just want to let all our subscriber, YouTube followers,
and people who just might be randomly watching this video, if you need anybody to talk to about any issue, it doesn't even have to be mental health issue, we're here. You can DM us on any of our social media,
and we'll answer.
We will.
So this is Ren'sKaseTV. I'm Ren.
I'm Case. We'll be coming back at you guys soon with another video.